Good morning. Okay, so you know what? I was thinking, why don't I show you guys how I get ready? Like, fix this madness, yeah? Put some color on my face. And even though today's Labor Day, it is a day to go to work, at least for me. So it's been a little while. It's been 2 weeks that I've been going stir crazy. And finally, I'm gonna go back and be useful again. Okay, so first, what you wanna do is separate your hair, okay? So put your hair up, that's okay. If it looks a hot mess, that's fine. Now, if y'all know me, I like to multitask, okay? So while my curling iron, and this is 1 1/4 inch, okay? Conair plain. Actually, I do like the Conair. It seems to be better quality. You get better curls, and it doesn't like burn your hair. All right, so as I'm waiting for my curling iron to go on, I normally put on my face creams. I start with my Spot On because I don't want any acne spots, right? And then I start off also with my brightening multivitamin treatment. This smells so citrusy. And I put that on my dark spots and my freckles. Yeah, okay. And then, so again, while I'm waiting for my curling iron to heat up, we're gonna put on our face cream. And you also want to separate your hair out, okay? You want at least 2 different sections on your, so that the more sections you have, the more, so the more sections you have and the more curls you put in, the more volume you're gonna add to your hair, okay? So after that, I'm trying to hurry so I can show you here. But first, you gotta put your skin cream on, okay? You gotta hydrate your skin, take care of yourself. And then, yeah, I pile on a lot on my face because, you know, I am so paranoid. I can't believe my son is a senior now. That's just insane. Hi Adela, hi Nicole. It's just, yeah, I can't believe. So it's like, you know, I need to be proactive and prevent craziness, wrinkles from happening, okay? And the last thing I'm gonna put on is Silk. It's a pore and wrinkle minimizer. And this is great as a primer. Okay, so you want to start off with this Chi Iron Guard 44 Styling Spray. I've tried a ton of things, okay? A ton of things, but this, of all things, helps hold onto your curl. Okay, so again, I'm going to section it out, and I'm just going to spray down, okay? And then you're going to grab your curling iron and hold it straight up, okay? There you go. And 10 seconds. 10 seconds is all, and then you let it go, okay? Nice and gently, and okay. You section out the next one, and you keep going. It's tedious, it is, but you know, after you get the hang of it, it'll go by fast. And see, and normally what I do is, with each section, I do different parts of my face. So by the time I'm done, it's like my hair is done, my makeup's done, my face cream, all that good stuff is done, and I'm ready to go. There we go, okay. It's not, but the thing is, again, you don't wanna burn your hair, so you don't wanna do it too long, okay? And section everything out. Can't believe it's September already. Oh my goodness gracious. It's craziness. Life has been very interesting here as of late. I don't know what's going on in the world. Okay, when you get stubborn hairs like that, curl it from the top, okay? In other words, like, hold it from the middle. Oh, that's, okay, well. Hold on, I might need a little bit more hair, so I'm gonna wait for that piece when I let some of this section down. All right, so it happens, okay? You just go with the flow, just like life. When life happens, you just go with the flow and you figure something else out. You always want to have a plan B. Okay. There we go. And 10 seconds. Did anybody do anything interesting over the summer? If you're on, say hello, let me know you're here, where you're from. Again, we are curling our hair this morning, kind of getting back into the groove of things. Trying to still try to take it easy. Try is the operative word. Okay. Now, it is a lot easier when you're looking in the mirror and not at the camera, I promise. But again, this is like critical, okay? Your T44 iron guard, yes. That is definitely something you want to keep in your repertoire because other stuff, and you know what? Let me show you this. Oh, where did I put it? This, even though it's the same thing, in the spray, it doesn't work right. The curls don't hold for some reason. I don't know, it has to be aerosol, okay? So that's another tip. Learn from my mistakes, okay? I've tried a lot of things, I've done a lot of things, but finally I have found stuff that works. Ouch. Okay, and don't do that. Pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want to go too close to your ear or your neck because you will burn yourself, okay? Or your forehead. Just like concentrate. All right, there you go. Okay, see? Half of the first section is done already. And you just keep going. Now, what I still haven't figured out is how to even out the back, okay? Because sometimes you see like I have all curls on both sides, but it's like in the middle. I have a hard time separating them and placing them there. So here we go. Da-da-da. Alrighty. Anybody on? Sometimes I feel like I just sit here and talk to myself. But it's just, yeah. But when you come on, let me know if you're watching live, where you're from, what you're up to. If this is a replay, let me know that too. So I kind of see, you know, oh, and the time. So I know what time you guys are like available and what time I probably need to try to be available to kind of help you guys out. Okay, there we go. Now, after I do the first section, I then start off on my eyes, okay? So I'm gonna pull out my eyeshadows here. And I feel like I'm looking a little pale today. Maybe I'm not. But yes, so, okay, remember, section everything out, okay? It's gonna look goofy at first, but in the end, it'll be just fine. All right. And if you guys have any tips, hacks, like we're here to share, right? Learn with each other. Now, the only thing is that this stuff does get sticky on your hands. So, you know, I'm always like washing my hands. So don't mind that. There we go. That one was a little too thick, okay? If your curls come out like this, then you know that was just too much hair. Now, I could go back and I probably might, but you don't want to put too much hair. You have to be patient. And right now, I feel like I'm rushing myself because I don't know why. I'm always feeling like I'm in a hurry for something when I'm really not. Okay. There we go. And of course I went out of focus. Let's see if I can. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's fix that. I'll show you how to fix. Okay, well, first we have another section here. Now to fix, if you put too much hair, you just kind of separate it out, okay? And section it again. And keep it nice and vertical. Your iron, your curling iron. Let's see. I feel like it's the first day of school where, you know, it's like I did go to work last week, which was probably not the best idea because it was too soon. It was too soon. Doctor put me out again. But it feels like it's been forever. And I don't know what might be happening. So yes, unfortunately, like I'm not seeing my notifications. If you're on, let me know. Say hi, wave. Tell me where you're watching from. Okay, see, there we go. We fixed that curl. And now I'm just gonna go over this one again. I might be having some technical difficulties, but we march on, right? We make the best of it. Are you afraid of doing nothing? Like, does doing nothing scare you? Because it scares me. It really does. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. And you know, unfortunately, I have a good doctor that I think knows that about me because he even told me, like, Blanca, put your phone away. I don't want you touching your phone. Okay, so now have yourself a handy mirror to see if you missed any sections. All right, so once you check, you're gonna seal them off with this hard head bedhead hairspray, okay? This stuff. So this is how my curls last all day, okay? Those. Now my makeup, that's a whole different story. That's a whole, yeah, that's something else there. All right, so I like to start with Candlelight as my base. Oh, hi, Nikki! From New York, wow. Okay, so we're like way across the United States. How's the weather out there? Is it humid in New York? I always wonder that. Okay, so let's see here. Now the reason why I do my face in sections as I'm doing my hair, it's because I like to let my makeup also set and dry, okay? So I'm starting with Candlelight Shadow Sense as a base on my eyes because this I have found is a great base and it helps all my other colors pop. All right, here we go. And also another reason why I absolutely love this makeup, it's because it has an enzyme, a complex, Cineplex complex, that helps accelerate skin turn, cell toner, cell turnover. Okay, so basically what that means is all your new cells that are formating, is that even a word? Forming under your skin are basically very, very humid, starting to get a little cuter, but oh yeah, no. See, I think that holds true, the humidity for all the eastern states, huh? I was traumatized in Florida. What year was that? I think it was in 97. I went with the band to Florida, to Disney World to play. And oh my gosh, it was December, it was humid as heck, and it was storming. It's like, it was raining, but you were sweaty. It was the weirdest thing ever. So being born and raised in California all my life, I just was not, the weather itself was just too much for me. I couldn't hang. No. I felt like I was suffocating. Okay, so again, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna separate our hair. Okay, I have to look over here. And then we're gonna continue with the next section. So you wanna do at least 3, but if you can section your hair out in at least 5, that'll give you the best results. But of course today I'm trying to rush it just so that you guys can get the gist of it. And because you know what, I really want to make some keto pancakes. So you know, I might, from this page, jump to my personal page so we can make some almond flour pancakes. Doesn't that sound good? I mean, I'm excited about it. Let's see if I remember the ingredients, and it seemed pretty simple. It was the almond flour plus cream cheese plus egg. Was that it? Top with some sugar-free syrup. Oh, holy wow, that just sounds amazing to me right now. I'm hungry. Okay, here we go. So once we do that, we're gonna keep going, okay? So it's like you're gonna make a crown for yourself. And then at the very end, at the top, that's where you kind of have to figure out where you want your hair to part and kind of even all your hair out so it doesn't look goofy. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it does come out a little goofy, but if you have some hair clips or pins, those work out great too. Okay. Oh my. I always wonder, you know, we all know our own story, right? Like our own problems, no matter how small or big they may seem to others. I mean, our problems are our problems, right? And they're huge. But how we cope, how we prevail, and how we keep going, you know, it's amazing. And sometimes, I know for myself, I like to keep everything in. And I've come to find out that sometimes that's not very healthy. And sometimes we don't need to know all the answers, but just be there supporting one another, you know? That to me is huge too. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna release that one. So we're almost done with half of the second section, okay? So again, when you're doing your hair, you want to, at least curling it, you want to section your hair out, okay? And the thinner the strands, the thicker your hair is gonna appear because you're gonna have more curls. But you are gonna need to be patient, okay? Patience is not always my strongest suit. I'm always trying to go. And like right now, I'm rushing, but that's okay, all right? But if you want thicker curls, just like a wave, then definitely put more hair into the, what do you call that? Well, I know it's a curling iron, but like, get a few. Yes. You know what? Try this stuff. This is awesome for the pieces that don't want to cooperate. Seriously, like the thing is, you will kind of get some crunchy curls, okay? But for me, because I'm like always on the go and I like things that, like when I walk out in the morning, I want to kind of look like that when I get home at night. And there's times where I will work 12, 16 hours and it's like, it's important for me to just kind of not look any different, you know, just keep looking the way I did when I stepped out. And yeah, I don't know why. I think I've reached that point in my life where I'm not coping right. It's like, I'm old, but I don't want to feel old, you know? I think that's my problem. I'm totally having a midlife crisis right now. My son is looking at colleges, you know, he's trying to figure out his life, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I feel like literally it was yesterday where I was in his shoes. It's like, I can't accept it. And then I also think like, oh my gosh, when we go out, people don't believe he's my son. He's like huge. He's like 6'4" and 5'5", so he's like humongo, and he looks like a young man. And maybe people think I'm looking young, which thank goodness. I mean, my face creams are totally saving my face. But okay, here we go. Oh, I'm missing strands. Here we go. So that's always important, okay? Keep a mirror on hand and check your back, because when you curl all your hair, if you miss a strand, like it's totally evident. And you know, I have a curling iron at work, okay? Because if I forget a strand, it will drive me bonkers. So, yeah, check your back before you finalize it with your bed head. Excuse me. Oh, I was thirsty. All right, ketones, ladies. Drink your ketones in the morning. All right. And here we go. Is everybody working today, or is it just me? Am I the lucky one that gets to go to work? But you know what? I will not have any traffic, so at least I won't have to deal with that. I will not have to deal. That can be stressful. My oldest is third year college. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cry too. See, he doesn't want to go far. He wants to stay local so he can still live in the house. And I'm trying not to be the selfish mama and say, you know what, if you have to go out of state, that's quite all right. But part of me, I mean, he's my baby. As big as he is, he's my baby. And, you know, our kids should rely on us, but I don't want to say I rely on him, but he's a very, very responsible young man. And hopefully, he does what is best for him. Because I didn't go far. I couldn't go far from my dad. I mean, it was just, I couldn't. I'm too much of a homebody, family body kind of thing. Kind of gal, not thing. So, Nikki, what do you do out in New York? I imagine it's similar to San Francisco, like busy. Okay, let's check the back. All right, good to go. And now I am going to go with my granite, and I'm going to put that in the creases there. And let's see, I'm going to have to go, here we go. Now, one thing that we also want to keep in mind when you're doing your eyeshadows is layering. Layering and blending, okay? The more colors you can bring in, the better. Okay, here we go. I love these eyeshadows. It's cream to powder. And they totally stay on all day. Oh, and you know, I experimented the other day. So I put some on as an eyeliner, and so I did the eyeshadow as an eyeliner on the bottom and then my regular eyeliner on top. I live in the middle of nowhere. Country life on vacation finally. I work at a plastic factory as a mechanic. Wow. Kudos to you. Mechanics, you know, that's very technical. Kudos, hats off to you, seriously, because I wish in another life, you know, sometimes I do try to put my hand in things, but I'll do it. Oh, thank you. That was granite. So it's a beautiful shade of like light gray. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of snow right now. I'm still working on this live thing. Oh, see, okay. But that's okay, we can correct this stuff, all right. It's very different, and I haven't mastered how to put my makeup on using my phone yet. I definitely need a mirror. Okay. So I'm gonna let that set for a second. Okay. Oh, and FYI, Nikki, I do kind of sell this stuff. I just don't, I don't know. I'm not a good sales lady. So if you're interested, I can totally hook you up. But yeah, more or less, I'm just trying to make sure I get myself up and ready to go to work. That's my whole big thing. And I thought, you know what, if I do it while I'm online, I will totally get myself ready, because I've been in this weird funk. I had surgery on the 20th, and it really drained the life out of me. It really did. And I'm just like, no. Being one that's like always on the go and to do nothing, it just was not okay. And I felt like it also weakened me. And I cannot go to the gym for another 3 weeks, which is, okay, totally. Send me a message, my dear, and I will totally hook you up. But yes, doing nothing scares me. It definitely does. And I love to cook. I absolutely love to cook, and I haven't even been able to do that, which has been a struggle. My mom has been coming over to cook for me. I appreciate it. I love it, but it's like, oh, thank you, Mom. I was just talking about you, about how I've been going crazy, and it just, I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes us ladies, I think, I don't know, we're wired to be a certain way. And I almost was thinking, I was on the verge of depression because it's like, not doing what you're used to doing and what you want to do. It's just, I don't know. I was like, okay, even if I'm not physically ready, I have to go back to work. I need to, because this is, okay, see, and here's that beautiful strand. Here, let me take care of, you know what, I'm gonna put it with this one up there. Okay. And there we go. Hi, Maria. Okay. So again, if you're watching, unfortunately, I'm having some kind of weird technical difficulties that I can't see who's on unless you say hello. Say hello, let me know where you're watching from. We've got Nikki from New York. We've got my mom that's in Oakley, California. I'm here to help you. Just kidding. Thank you. I'm trying. But yes, this has been some interesting times here. Okay. Hi. You know, I was just thinking about your son, Maria, and he's huge too, like Joseph. These kids grow up too fast. It's just like yesterday, you know, they were little ones, and, you know, Joseph was staying at your mom's house. And whenever I think about your mom, she calls me Verde. It's like, I think, I don't know. Or when Ruthie, you know, when I see her name or see something, I automatically think Amalia and Verde. Okay. So yes, if you're watching, just let me know you're on. Say hi so I can say hi. I missed you guys. I've been going crazy, really, like not cool. But what we're doing, we're curling our hair. We're using a 1 1/4 Conair curling iron. And yes, they totally grow up too fast. I'm having a lot of issues, like midlife crisis issues. Yeah. So yeah, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. I don't even remember. What is today? Monday? Saturday. You know, okay. Against doctor's orders, and I will totally deny it even though I put it on the web. I wasn't supposed to go back to work till tomorrow, technically, right? A lot of craziness was happening at work, so I had to go in on Saturday. And Angie, Thea, are you watching? Okay, you know, there's definitely a God, and normally I don't like to talk about religion, politics, or anything like that, but there is definitely a higher being. Or whether it's our ancestors watching from above, reincarnated, I don't know, whatever it is that you believe, there is something. Because it was a series, a chain of events. Because I was not supposed to be at work. And I was actually going to leave my house around 10, 12, but I left at the perfect time because I totally averted being pinned between two cars. My son's car was parked out in front, and normally I park my car in my little driveway, but because they're working on my basement, I had to park my car on the street, right behind my son's car. And lo and behold, the drunk driver comes zooming down the street. And I had left, again, the window was amazing because, you know, he obviously was swerving all over the street because, I'll get to that piece, how I know he was still swerving down the street. But I missed him as he was coming down, but he totally demolished my son's car. He moved it, goodness, a good 10, 12 feet. My son's car was parked on the side in front of our house. It was in the middle of the street at a 45-degree angle. My car would have been heavily damaged as well. It was horrible. And this guy just drove away. No regard for nothing, he just drove away. All right, so let's check to see. All right, perfect. Now let's put these curls. All right. Now, I am going to take my denim Shadow Suns. All right, and now, okay, so we want a smallish brush like this, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dot it, and you know what? Can you guys see me? All right, we are gonna go into the corner. There we go. And sorry, when I concentrate, I get a little quiet, but can you see that? Yes. So again, ladies, layer your colors, okay? And blend, blend, blend. So I am putting the darker color from the corner of my eye up until I get to the corner of my pupil, okay? So, there we go. And I'm gonna let that sit for a second, okay? Before I add a different color and start blending that out. A little bit more, okay. Now we're gonna go on to, let's see, so this is gonna be the third section. And you guys are probably wondering if you just jumped on what I was doing with all this wad of hair on the top of my hair. But you know what, that's the key, okay, to curling your hair. You have to section it out. Section, 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 and the more sections you can make and the tighter the curl, the less hair, like the better. All right. Here we go. And you know, and my biggest thing, well, I really couldn't move around. So that was my one excuse for not getting ready because I just wasn't supposed to be using much of anything. So I needed to like literally keep still and not do anything. I mean, if my doctor even told me not to be holding my phone, can you just imagine? Okay, so let me get back to Saturday. So I totally averted damage to myself, my car. I took off, went to work thankfully, and I am so glad that I was actually at work at that time of day, night. It was actually during the night shift because it would have not been pretty. But yes, so I'm so grateful and thankful for many things. I mean, that I have a job, that I had to go in. But, you know, I thought, it's just not, some people are so inconsiderate. There's so many mean people out there. I just don't get it. You know, what if one of my kids were in that car? I mean, because the guy just totally demolished my son's car and drove off. One of the neighbors called the police, and the police followed the radiator fluid all the way to the guy's house. And yeah, thankfully we didn't get hurt. The guy is fine, but you know, he needs to learn that that's not okay. Because, you know, people, unfortunately, he's sick. Obviously, he's sick. He was drunk. So he needs some definite help. And I'm going to try to figure out how to make sure that down the road he does not hurt anyone, or not even, you know, himself, because again, that's just not okay. All right, so again, section out your hair. When you have it in the curling iron, 10 seconds, okay? Don't do it too long because you don't want to burn your hair. And I have a section here that was being funny. And this stuff is awesome. It's gonna hold all day. And I have some awesome makeup that will stay on all day. So, okay, here you go. And you just keep going, okay? It's like you're putting a crown on your head. So if you're on, let me know, say hello. Tell me where you're from, what you've been up to. We're almost done here. The eyes, that's what takes the longest, I think. Especially if you're trying to layer on different colors. That definitely takes a little while. Oh, you know what? I go on tangents if you haven't noticed. And sometimes I definitely need to keep notes so that I keep on track. I was telling you about using my eyeshadow as eyeliner, right? Okay, so on the bottom, I used my eyeshadow because I was experimenting. And then on the top, I used my regular eyeliner that I absolutely love. But at the end of the day, did you know what I noticed? I noticed that my eyeshadow liner seemed to stay, because I was trying to take it off, right? It stayed on a lot longer than my eyeliner. I thought, holy wow. I was impressed. I was shocked. I was like, okay, so my eyeshadow, because I know it, you know, is definitely water resistant. It is sweat proof because once upon a time when I was going to the gym, I mean, I would be a hot, sweaty mess, and it's like my makeup would stay intact. I wasn't running. I didn't look like, you know, I had been crying all day. Oh, hey, Ruthie. Are you on? I was telling Maria, whenever I see your name, I automatically think of your mom, and your mom calls me Verde. So it's like, I don't know, I'm sorry. And then I think of your guys' kids, and I don't want to say names out there, but, and yeah. And then I remember when your mom was watching Joseph, and oh my goodness gracious, they go, hi. They grow up so fast. It's, I don't know. They grow up so fast and we get too old, but we're not getting old. We're not aging. You guys look awesome. We look awesome. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna keep going. We're almost done, ladies. Okay, so again, section out your hair, okay? Spray each strand. Don't make your strands too thick because then the curls will fall out and it'll look funny. Earlier in the tape, I did show how to fix that. Yes, we are young, definitely. We are as old as we feel. I tell myself all the time, and I feel like I'm 16. Okay, maybe 17, but I'll pass for 21. Oh my. Okay, let's see. And I'm checking to make sure I didn't miss any strands, because if you do miss strands like these, they will totally pop out, and you can tell. So all we do is we spray and curl. And I am still trying to figure out what color I want to use next on my eyes, because I mean, if you just want to use, let's see, I use one Candlelight, Granite, Snow, and Denim. If you just want to stick with the 4, that's quite all right. But I want to add something, and I don't know yet. Okay. Let me wash my hands because this stuff does get really sticky. And sure that my hands are clean while I decide what other eyeshadow I want. Now, you know what? What kind of toothpaste do you guys use? I used Sensodyne for the longest time, but you know what? I have finally found a toothpaste. I know, toothpaste. But toothpaste is important. It's important what you know, you put it in your mouth, right? And the nurse in me is like, anyway, the nurse in me overthinks all the time. But hold on, actually, let me pick out a color. So I'm looking at Seafoam. Now, the thing is, where do I want to put it? Do I want to put it in the center? Now, normally we want to keep the lighter colors right here in this area, just because my eyes are a little funny. And the darker colors out on the edge. And let's see. What do I want to do with this? I think I'm going to put it right in that little corner. So maybe like a couple centimeters away from the corner. And because this one's more of a shimmer, holy wow, I just put on too much. Okay, there we go. This one is more of a shimmer, so we want to pat it in, okay? So some of the eyeshadows that are matte, okay, so you know what? I'm gonna have to spread that out a little bit more than I wanted to just because, and you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. You just do whatever you wanna do. I mean, to me, I wanna be painter because I always wanted to learn how to paint. I just never really took the time out to do it. I just paint on my face now. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's your masterpiece. You create what you want to create, right? There we go. So there's matte, and then there's glitter, and then there's the shimmer. So the glitters and the shimmers you do want to pat on, okay? Because if you try to move it around too much, it's just gonna get glitter everywhere. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna let that set for a second. Luckily, my mirror did not break because I'm also a little superstitious and I really don't need 7 years of bad luck. Okay, here, let me, all right, so towards the top, you're gonna see, you're not gonna have, at least I know my hair is kind of thin. So I'm gonna try again to separate it out because again, the more curls you have, the more volume you're gonna add to your hair, okay? So even though I have like the thinnest hair ever, when I curl my hair, it does seem like I have some hair. I haven't tried the extensions yet. I've been looking at them, but I thought, I don't know, that just seems to be, I'm not ready for that yet. Maybe someday I'll come out with some really long hair. Can you curl extensions? I mean, is that part of your hair or is it just like there? I have no idea. And see, another thing about me, I wash my hair every day. I cannot not wash my hair. I will not leave my house if I have not taken a shower and washed my hair. And then plus, if you curl your hair every day, I mean, yeah, you definitely need to wash it out. Okay, start with a clean slate. So, here we go. Oh, but yes, toothpaste. I'm so sorry, ladies. That's how my mind is, okay? It jumps all over the place. I talked about the crash on Saturday. I never really got to the point that, you know, I did go following that trail because I had a moment of pure anger and yeah. Luckily the trail went cold because I could not find the car. I was looking for a pile of radiator fluid. I mean, I did what the police did, but then and it went from being a very dark line to, I mean, literally disappearing. So I was so upset. But just like he had taken me out of harm's way in the morning, he had definitely saved me from myself because I had a lot to say. Believe it or not, I can be very opinionated. So, see how I jump all over? I'm so sorry. But yes, toothpaste. All right. You know when you go to the dentist and they like scrub your teeth and you leave with this really nice, clean, like, I'm feeling it right now, like squeaky clean feel. I found some toothpaste that does that. Seriously. Like, holy wow. This stuff is amazing. And it's huge. Look at this. It's like a huge tube. You could get it for free. I have a referral code, so yeah, you can totally get it for free and try it out yourself if you'd like. But yes, it leaves your mouth squeaky clean. Okay. All right, so now, here we go. See how these strands just like appear out of nowhere? That's okay. We just curl them out. Now, because I added that green on my eye, I need to balance that out, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my Onyx Shadow Sense, which is the black one. And look, I have a total addiction. Look at all that. I'm like my best customer, I swear. I tell myself no more, no more, no more, but then a new color comes out or something and it's like I have to have it. And I absolutely love them. Once you get used to the cream to powder feel, it's like I can't go back to powder. I just can't. All right. And I keep getting all these messages from Sephora because I used to be one of their hugest like customers. It was insane. But it's like I can't. And I know their packaging is so much prettier and all this, that, or the other, but it's like, no, can't do it. This stuff lasts all day. The other ones, they like crack and, you know, they rub off. So by the end of the day, it's like you look drained. I can't have that. I cannot look the way I feel. I have to look like I'm okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, normally I have a music blasting, okay? And I just have, sometimes you have to have fun. Just even if you're getting ready, have fun. I don't know. Okay. What else? I want, what am I looking for? I'm looking for, of course, I forgot the name of it. Shell glitter. All right. So I am going to put that right in the center where my eyeball is. Well, not on my eyeball, but right above it. And it looks like I'm going to need a refill of this soon. Okay. I am going to use a flat brush. I think I'll go with this one. Okay. Put a little on there. Grab my mirror. And I'm going to tap it on. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay. So I've got Onyx, Cheryl, no, is that? I'm horrible with names. Seafoam Shimmer on top of denim, and now I'm putting shell glitter in the center. Okay. What time is it? Anybody know? I want to be, okay, you know what? I totally need to make those pancakes now. Those sound so good. So Mom, if you're watching, you want to come over and help me make some pancakes? Okay. Now, you can't see, but there's a blob in there. So I'm going to get my other brush, and it's okay. I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to get this one and just tap it out. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. It's just whatever you feel like doing. Okay. All right. here. All right, so this strand, let me curl this one real quick. I've been looking for some cute little hair clips, but I haven't found any. Let me see if I can show you guys a few. But see, like this, like the little jaws. If you know of a place that I can get a ton for cheaps, please let me know. All right. So let's see. Oh, here's another strand. Okay. Yeah, you want to catch these before you let the other section down, unless it seems to be part of the section that's up on your head. There we go. Ah, the things we do. But you know, if you get ready, do it for yourself. You know, do it because you want to do it, because it makes you feel good, okay? Don't do it for other people. Yeah, I do this to make myself feel good. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's curl this little sucker. Easy fixes, okay? Easy fixes. I'm feeling better. I'm ready to take on the world now. Almost. Almost. Okay. There we go. And one last check. Perfect. Okay, now that sets. Before, maybe I can do 2 more sections out of that, I'm not sure. I'm gonna now use my silver shimmer. Is that you, Erika? Hello, how are you? Okay, so I am going to use a flat brush, and again, because it is a shimmer, I'm gonna pat it on, okay? So right in the center here, and I'm gonna bring it all the way up to my shell. So I'm putting the silver on top of my snow. There we go. Hola! Alrighty. There we go. What have you been up to, Erika? I haven't seen you here lately. All right. And I'm gonna bring it down. Here we go. There. Okay. I'm gonna let it set for a second before I start to blend. You're never on Facebook? I go through periods on Instagram where I'm on and then I'm off, I'm on, I'm off. Yeah, so Facebook right now. All right, so you know what? I'm just gonna let it all down. And I am going to go with the part right here today. Okay. So now again, like we've been doing all morning, we're gonna section it out. And the last piece is tricky because you wanna make sure you get all your flyaways. That I'm going to do over here. Here we go, okay. So essentially, to summarize, section out your hair, okay? And then once you section it out, you're gonna section it out again, left, right. The thinner and more curls you get, the thicker your hair is gonna be, okay? If you want a strong hold, this stuff is awesome. I don't sell that, no I don't. I'm totally promoting the heck out of it because I've tried 1,000,001 things, and do not use this the spray. This one sucks. So if you want this, I'll give it to you. I can't use it. Aerosol is definitely a lot better. Okay. And I've been asked if I can do hair. I can't do hair. I only have learned how to do my hair. I could totally do your makeup though. my. And I don't charge to do makeup either. I just do it for the practice and the fun. Okay, there we go. And here we go. We're almost done because you know what? From here, everything else is smooth sailing. And again, each section, 10 seconds, okay? Do not burn your hair. You don't want to leave your curling iron there for like a minute because no, 10 seconds. And so excited. I totally want to go make some almond pancakes. Now, if you happen to watch that live, it's the first time I'm making them. So if my pancakes come out funny or if they don't come out, I'm sorry. Fair warning, okay? And there we go. Okay. Let's see here. And okay. The top, the last is, of all of them, I think the most difficult because again, you're shaping everything the way you want it to set for the rest of the day, okay? So, that's why if I'm a little quiet, I'm trying to concentrate because I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there we go. And if you love my hair color, my hair cut, my cousin does my hair, okay? I just curl it, but he totally does the hair coloring, the cut. And there we go. Okay. Got a lot of frizzies on top, so I'm not going to stress about that right now. Who's still with me? Anybody? Am I talking to myself again? Okay. Let's see. What have we got going on here? And we're done. Ta-da! Okay. Now let me wash my hands, turn off the curling iron. Let's finish the face. Hi, Erika. You know what? I miss Alicia. Alicia, I love all your kids, but she cracks me up. You know what? I do too. I do too. And sometimes, I mean, I think the girls at work are used to me because I will, let's turn off this curling iron, get that out of the way. I'll just sit at my desk and all of a sudden I'll start just laughing, cracking myself up. Okay, all right, let's finish. Let's finish. Because I'm hungry. All right, so now I'm just gonna tap and blend all our colors in. And if there's any excess, it just kind of, well, at this point, it's not going anywhere. Okay, there we go. Now, where is my foundation? I totally am gonna need a new refill. Look at that, I'm almost done. She gives me grace. She cracks me up. I love her. Okay. She reminds me of my Gabe. My Gabe will totally give you a run for your money. Okay. And we're gonna quickly blend that out. And okay. So this foundation is awesome because it has anti-aging components to it too. And it's good down to the last drop. As you can see, it has like a vacuum seal, so no wasting there. Okay. And this stuff, okay, will not leave your face feeling cakey. not at all. And that's another reason why I love this foundation. It's very light. It fights wrinkles. Yes, it diminishes the appearance of as well. Okay, there we go. And powder. Now this beautiful powder does come with its own brush, but I don't like the brush too much. So what I do is I remove the top, and you really shouldn't do this because you're basically opening it to bacteria, but you know what, at this point, I love the powder, I can't deal with the brush. So I just dip it in the brush, in the powder. So I'm gonna set my foundation with this powder, and this is a neutral color. Okay, again, I love it because it doesn't dry out my skin. Dry skin increases your chance of wrinkles. Sorry, I have a real phobia of them. I really do. It's just insane. Okay, so now where's my blush? Okay, I've had this for like over a year, and it's still there. And you know, now I've learned how you use this blush also as eyeshadow. Amazing, amazing. It also stays. Okay, so it is also cream to powder. I feel alive. Now I'm actually excited to go to work. How weird is that? Oh, okay, that is too much. Okay, let's blend it out. Bring it up to your temple. Again, that's a little too much. There we go. Okay. So all those girls that can put their makeup on professionally on a phone, kudos to them, because it's tough. All right, there we go. Now from there, I like to touch it up with a little bit of bronze dust. Again, kind of give myself a little color, especially since I haven't been out of the house much here lately. So right on top of that, gives it this nice, lovely glow. Okay, and speaking of glow, I need to use my my pearlizer. Okay, so that's done. Okay, where is my flat brush? This is also anti-aging foundation, but it's a pearlizer. And what this does, it gives you like a sun-kissed look. And I'm just gonna put it right here. Now, of course, the lighting in here isn't great, so you really can't see the different effects, but take my word for it. It also has anti-aging components, which I absolutely love. Ouch. Okay, and let's see. Now, if you've noticed, I'm stalling. I'm not doing my eyeliner. That is one thing that okay, you know what? Practice makes perfect, right? So let's do this. So whenever I do this, like on camera, I always mess it up. But what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna definitely use this again because I loved it. Okay, so it is my eyeshadow, and I'm using a very thin brush. And let's see if I can. All right, I'm gonna have to step over here at this mirror because this is not gonna happen. And because I'm going to work, I need to make sure that I get it on half right. Oh, I forgot my concealer. Oh well, okay, here we go. So nice thin line on my waterline here, and just pull it through. There we go. Other eye. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see that? It's green. Somewhat. Now let's do the top. Again, I'm just putting a little itty bitty bit on here. Okay, so this is the first time I'm gonna do the top lid in my eyeshadow. So wish me luck. All right. So again, just a very thin, ooh, I'm liking that. Okay. I'm gonna experiment. Hold on. Let's see. Need a little bit more. You know, my mom is great at doing the eyeshadow on with her eyeliner. As an eyeliner, I mean. Me, I am a work in progress. Okay. And let's finish it out. There we go. Okay. Now, where is my mascara? Okay. All right, ladies. It's almost pancake time. So this stuff here is my Undersense, okay? This helps provide vitamins, so to say, to your eyelashes. Okay, hold on. Let's step over here. There we go. Okay. And this side is the color. Now, I've tried it different ways, but I've noticed if I do it right when it's still wet, I get more volume out of my eyelashes. Okay, what else? Normally I put concealer here in a V shape before I do my foundation, but I totally fudged that up. I totally forgot, but that's okay. And now for our lipstick. Okay, this, if you're new to LipSense, okay, long-lasting lipstick, okay? Once you seal it with your gloss, it's not going anywhere. It's gonna stay put. But the thing is, you cannot talk while you do that. You need to keep your mouth open. Let each section dry for about 5 to 10 seconds. 3 very thin layers. So when I mean thin, like really thin. And then once you do the 3rd layer, you seal it with your gloss and you're good to go. Okay, so bear with me. We're almost done. Pancake time. Okay. Okay, there we go. Not bad, right? So, once you seal your lipstick, you can eat, you can drink, like, watch. No lipstick, like it stays put, no color. All right, so there you have it. We curled our hair, we did our eyes, we put on our lips, we put a little color on our cheek. Yes, we gotta get going, get this day started, and let's make some pancakes. Thank you, bye.